It's November 22nd, year 1963, a day etched into American history, and indeed, the history of the world. It's the day a young and vibrant president met a tragic end, his promise cut short in the streets of Dallas. John F. Kennedy, the charismatic leader, a symbol of hope and progress amidst the swirling tensions of the Cold War. His assassination sent shockwaves of grief and uncertainty across the globe. The Warren Commission concluded that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone, but doubts and conspiracy theories have lingered to this day. We all wonder, how might America, how might our world be different if fate had taken a different turn? John F. Kennedy, more than just a name, he embodied an era, a time of youthful idealism, a belief that America could stand as a beacon of progress in a troubled world. JFK navigated the perilous waters of the Cold War. He stared down the Soviets during the Cuban Missile Crisis, averting potential nuclear catastrophe. Yet he also dreamed of a world beyond conflict, establishing the Peace Corps as a testament to that vision. Domestically, Kennedy aimed to combat poverty and injustice. He became a champion of the civil rights movement, recognizing the urgency for equality. But this road remained fraught with turmoil, his life tragically cut short before his goals could be fully realized. Well, buckle up, dear viewers. For today, we step through the looking glass to explore a world where John F. Kennedy's fate was altered. The motorcade turns the corner. But this time, no shots ring out. President Kennedy survives the horrors of Dealey Plaza. Now history hangs in the balance, waiting to be rewritten. Immediate chaos would undoubtedly ensue. The nation, already in a state of shock, would be thrown into even deeper uncertainty. Investigations, relentless and scrutinizing, would unravel the motivations and connections of Lee Harvey Oswald. But what of Kennedy himself? A changed man? Traumatized, certainly. Perhaps fueled by a fierce new resolve. Or would the events scar him deeply, altering his outlook entirely? And what of the defining events that followed his death? Let's consider a few crucial possibilities. The Vietnam War, America's longest conflict, casting a long shadow over a generation. Kennedy's survival throws the course of events into question. Perhaps a brush with death would harden his resolve, prompting him to escalate U.S. involvement. Images of brutal jungle warfare flash on the screen, a relentless push fueled by a president determined to win at all costs. Yet could a humbled Kennedy, aware of the fleeting nature of life, find the courage to forge a different path? Perhaps he'd seek a negotiated settlement, a face-saving exit that avoids a decade of bloodshed. Or, spurred by global instability, could he strike a secret deal with the Soviets, with both superpowers withdrawing from the region? The tumultuous struggle for equality, with JFK at the helm, the civil rights movement may have seen historic advancements. Continued presidential support, undimmed by assassination, could have hastened victories like the Voting Rights Act. We might glimpse peaceful marches, integrated schools, a sense of justice arriving earlier than in our own timeline. Yet, could these victories have been less impactful without the weight of Kennedy's martyrdom? Without his tragic end, would societal change have been met with more entrenched resistance, a slower, though perhaps more deeply rooted and sustainable shift? And what of that iconic symbol of the Cold War, the space race? A defiant Kennedy, fueled by a desire to prove his strength, might have driven the program to unimaginable heights. We might see a U.S. flag planted on Mars or a permanent moon base, a testament to American dominance. Or, chastened by his brush with mortality, could Kennedy have envisioned a world beyond rivalry? A bold, cooperative venture, the Soviets and Americans reaching for the stars together, changing history with a handshake in orbit. These are but fragments of a possible future, mere glimpses down the twisting paths of an altered history. And what of our world today, shaped by events now forever changed? Let us journey forward, dear viewers, and see. Welcome to a world both recognizable and profoundly changed. A world where an assassination never occurred, where a president faced his destiny and, in turn, sculpted a new reality across decades. Imagine a world forever marked by a brutal, protracted Vietnam War. Perhaps A lingering unease pervades our society, a deep distrust between generations. We'd see veterans bearing the scars of a conflict now decades old, their lives irrevocably altered. Families would mourn losses never meant to be, and a fierce anti-war sentiment might still smolder in the hearts of many. Or envision a world where peace came at the price of prolonged tension. Perhaps our societies still hum with a low-level thrum of anxiety, ever aware of the potential for sudden conflict. The Cold War might have cast a longer shadow, influencing global relationships with suspicion and militaristic posturing. Consider a world where Kennedy's unwavering support spurred swifter advances in civil rights. We might witness a society closer to true racial equality, where leaders of color hold positions of true power. Yet even here, echoes of history would resonate. Could progress achieved without the catalyst of martyrdom be less deeply enshrined, leading to a lingering, if more subtle, societal divide? Picture a world obsessed with space conquest, a world where the Martian flag bears the stars and stripes. Technological wonders are commonplace, funded by an unwavering focus on reaching the cosmos. Yet this progress might have a dark side. Could resources funneled into space travel exacerbate issues of poverty and inequality on Earth? Even the boldest achievements would feel hollow in the face of those left behind. Or perhaps that terrifying moment from Dealey Plaza sparked a global awakening. Imagine a world humbled by a glimpse of human fragility, of nations banding together under the banner of unity seen from orbit. Perhaps astronauts of diverse origins collaborate in space, environmental challenges take center stage, and the focus shifts to the sustainability of our precious planet. Friends, these are merely possibilities, threads woven into the tapestry of a world that might have been. The echo of a bullet that never rang out has shaped destinies, both personal and global. This is the legacy of John F. Kennedy's alternate timeline, a world forever tethered to our own, yet irrevocably different. As we bid farewell to this alternate landscape, remember, our journey hasn't been about definitive answers. It's about the profound interconnectedness of history, the delicate balance upon which our world pivots. Every decision, every act, every moment holds the potential to reshape the course of events. Perhaps our exploration of this what-if has awakened a new awareness of the choices we face in our own lives, both as individuals and collectively as a society. The arc of history may be long, but it bends with every action, every voice raised. May the echoes of John F. Kennedy's alternate life remind us of our own responsibility in shaping the world we wish to inhabit. Until next time, dear viewers, continue with us in questioning, contemplating, and daring to shape our own history.